in some way, to some people, death is another way to celebrate.
As a doctor, you will be doing everything you can, even to a person you're almost sure will not make it. And you know those last moments will not be pleasant for them.
If God decides when life begins and ends, doctors lengthening life through medical interventions are in fact playing God.
Wow. You can have the best quality of life and die at 25 and no one will be like, this person had a good life. We have to be realistic. There are people who are 100% in it for the money. Yes. There is very good money in the medical field.
Kuna siku nimeikunywa, zikashika nikiwa kwa bar. Kufungua hivi macho, nikaona niko ndani ya fridge. Nikaambia jamaa wangu, wewe tuishie nicho.
Hello.
Hello.
I am Dr. Sandra Opio.
Sandra Opio.
Yes. I am a very fresh graduate from the University of Nairobi. Currently a medical doctor working in an obstetrics and gynecological clinic at Upper Hill Medical Center.
Wow.
Yeah. So initially I wanted to be a pathologist, then went to neurosurgery, then went to trauma surgery, then plastics. Then I finished school thinking I would do plastics. Then got a very wonderful woman as a mentor who, watching her work just made me want to do obs-gyn. Yeah, so that's how I got here.
Oh, okay. Now, I'm Elias Mugo Otino. On social media, I'm Elias the Mortician. I work as a mortician. My profession is mortician. Taking care of the dead is my business. I studied in Nairobi University. And I'm happy doing my my role in this world.
Thanks that you've cleared that part.
Yeah. I'm at peace. Yes. So apart from being a mortician, I'm also a business guy. Yeah. I have a beauty for the barber. Is it barber shop? Is it beauty?
Yeah.
Yeah. For men. Not beauty.
Don't shave women?
No.
Oh, why?
Okay, for me.
Like if I wanted to shave my hair and come to your place, you wouldn't do it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I will give a lady to shave your hair.
Okay.
Whatever case. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Since we're all acquainted, we can get to it. Why do people celebrate birth as a gift from God, but see death as a punishment?
I'd say, even just from the basic language, we call birth a gift and death a loss. We're literally bringing someone to earth, a soul who could change the world maybe, or be someone very significant. Death is taking away. We tend to also, losses will always be losses. We'll always view gaining something as something better than something being taken away from you, even if it's not a human. You see what I mean? Yeah.
So I will agree with you at some extent, but let me differ a little bit. People tend to praise or to embrace what they understand and what benefit them and what they can oversee. As long as they will not see beyond it, wanakata. Wanaiona kama it is a part of, yani hiyo ni rejection, so wanai reject because they don't see there. So when you say like, wewe ndo utasaidia mtoto kukamu, new birth, ndio? You have the future for the child. Umeshaona the bigger picture of it. You have trying to picture the way life itakuwa kwake, ata grow up, awe president, awe musician. You see? The good side of it. But when it comes to death, because we don't understand what happened after death, so we tend to see it as a punishment on my side, because we don't understand it. Could it be if we understood, like now, yes, there's assurance after death, there's another world you're going to. Could we see death as a punishment?
I think I still stick to what I said, because say your parent, yeah, even if you convince me today that my parent will die and go to a better place, I still don't want them to leave me.
Yeah. Now, you don't want to leave them because you don't have the assurance of the other side.
Even if, that's what I'm saying, even if you tell me today and you prove it to me that they're going to be at a better place with better people and a better life, the attachment, the love, the memories you've shared, I don't want that to be a memory.
Now, I want you to imagine now, your parent or your friend is telling you, I'm going to America. How will you feel?
I wouldn't want them to go.
But you have phone, you can speak, you can communicate.
I'm not going to communicate with a dead person.
No. Now, I'm imagining now we are in America now.
That's also a form of a loss. It's not as intense as the death one, but you have to agree. You feel some type of way.
But you will be like, how we'll be communicating. You have the assurance of communication. We have the assurance like, I can see you on Snapchat, whatever. It's okay.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is with the death, you don't have the assurance. And that's how the difficult part is. I'm not sure of it.
Yeah.
We don't have any communication link. Could it be if we had a communication? Like, hello, Sandra, I'm in this world. You'll be, ako sawa, tuliongea naye jana. You get it? So, people will see it as a punishment to some extra part because we don't have the guarantee of afterlife. Why am I saying to some extra? Because in some way, to some people, death is another way to celebrate. There are some people who will celebrate death.
Do they celebrate death or the life of the dead?
The life. Okay, what are you celebrating? The life or the death part?
You can't be. What is a celebration?
Celebration is the stage. Yeah. So when you graduated, did you celebrate?
Yes.
What were you celebrating?
Personally, I was happy I'm not going to be in school anymore.
Now that is another stage. Now, like, I'm done with the school now.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, you get the stage. You're celebrating the stage at that moment. So there are some people who will celebrate death.
Humans are more obsessed with preserving life more than improving its quality.
I agree. Yeah. Especially even as a doctor, you will be doing everything you can even to a person you're almost sure will not make it. And you know those last moments will not be pleasant for them. Also, during birthdays, we usually say, live up to 1,000 years. May you live to see how many things are way ahead. They're not, may you live to be healthy and have a better life quality and all that. So I think, yeah, I don't know if we're trying to emulate what was happening like in the olden days where people used to live to some very crazy years. We don't do that anymore. I don't know what happened along the way. But yeah, I think that's what we equate to a prosperous life. You can have the best quality of life and die at 25 and no one will be like, this person had a good life. Yeah. So I do agree with that.
The medical industry profits more from keeping people alive than letting them die with dignity.
That sounds like a trick question. Well, yeah. Throughout medical training, I think the preservation of life is paramount to our training. That's what we feel like we're being trained to do, to preserve life. Then after it all, we are not allowed to say when, or as much as we can in some way, the prediction of or allowing someone to let go is not part of what we believe in. We do the best we can to preserve that life. Like I said, even if I think you're going to die tomorrow, I will still do my best. I wouldn't call it not allowing someone to die with dignity. I'm just trying my best to give you some kidogo moments to continue being with us. I don't know if that's right, but it's what I think we believe in. Yeah.
As I said earlier, people will always embrace what is beneficiary to them.
Mm-hmm.
So when life is valuable, they will tend to embrace it at that moment. But after, si imeshaenda. So hapo kwingine, hiyo hatuna uwezo. They don't know what happens after. So they will tend to take advantage of what they understand and what they know.
Mm-hmm.
So kama ako karibu kukufa hapa sasa hadi tutamdanganya. Tutaenjoy kabisa. Because hapa ndo tunajua. But the moment hiyo live itagonga ameenda, we don't know after hapo. So iko like hiyo ni kazi ingine. That's another field.
Yeah.
So doctors will always hapa pali tunaelewa hapa. Because after hiyo ingine, we are not benefiting from it. We are not seeing the advantage of it. Yeah? So it's the same. Ukiona mtu akona mimba uko like, oh yes, there's a job.
Yeah.
Na mimi nikienda nione emergency room. Oh yes. Yeah, so like tuitambia kwa street, and then the more you see ladies wako pregnant huko, hapa job inakam. Pia jamaa mochari si anagoja pia.
Okay.
Does it have anything to do with money?
Yes. And no. Also, I think it also depends with what kind of person you are. We have to be realistic. There are people who are 100% in it for the money. Yes. There is very good money in the medical field. And sometimes you do not even have to do some things and you'll still do them. For example, just merging it to the previous question, there are some lives you'll preserve despite knowing this person should go, because 2 more days of that person in that hospital will bring you serious money. Yeah.
Now you're getting.
And there is someone who would never do anything outside their ethical considerations. So yeah. So part of it is about the money, especially kwa economy. They are named.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you can really battle with ethics and even just what you personally believe in just to get by. Yeah.
So hapo kwa pesa, yes, with a strong yes, capital yes. Underline the word yes. Because umesema unajua doctors will tend preserve the body, the sick, hata wakijua hapa kameumana juu ya pesa, si ndio? Wanakula vizuri.
Some.
Yes. Wengi. Pia ikifika kwa Mortician, kuna family tu wanapenda their relatives. Na watatoboka. Yes. Pia hapo inafurahia pesa. Pesa, sabuni ya roho.
So how would you go about that?
With money?
No, I'm saying like how would like a bad mortician benefit from a family that
now
is going to give them money?
Please, if I may ask, define for me bad mortician.
That's why I quoted it.
Yeah.
Someone who's trying to extort.
Now, every person, unaona service yote sahi nakupea, unaniget? Hata sahi when nikulete maybe my sister or my girlfriend, you may do the service vizuri kabisa with your conscience clean, but the way yeye ata receive matters pia. Anaweza like, so you are not good. Maybe unanipigia.
I don't know if you understood my question. Say me as an obs. Someone comes to me with a pregnancy. I can scan, check the baby. Maybe do some very unnecessary tests just because I know they have good insurance and all that. So I'm saying as a mortician, what extra things would you do to get money? Because I don't get how. Yeah.
So let me tell you. In some funeral, mwili kikuja, they will have the process of preserving. You embalm the body, blah blah. So in some, like where now I am, iyo yote iko under the amount ambayo utaambiwa. But now nikipata ingine kama mimi si muungwana, naweza sema kwamba pia inafanywango kando.
Okay.
Nikuje nikwambia, okay, now when we have to preserve the body and by embalming the body it will cost 5,000. That's extra now yangu sasa. And then nikwambia now the dressing it will be 2,000. Unanipata? Yes, and na hiyo ufai kulipa huko, hiyo ni mimi unaniona.
Oh, okay.
Unanipata? So whatever umeona sasa ndio hiyo sasa.
I was wondering kama kuna wale oshwi mguso utaosha mguu.
Pia hapo sasa unamwambia hii hata nitafanya pedicure na manicure. Na unajua tu itawak.
Okay,
unasema hii nitashuka. Na unajua tu utashuka. Unanipata?
Okay.
Unatandika makeup mahali unajua makeup hakuna. Yes. Yes.
So all those are at an extra cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some kula inalingana which kind of funeral uko. So hapo pia ndio inapatikana. Hapo unajua pia pesa ya mortician si mingi vile. Tunapambana. Tunapambana na Mungu ni mwema.
Next question. If God decides when life begins and ends, doctors lengthening life through medical interventions are in fact playing God.
Wow. Well, again, same thing. We're just trying to preserve it. Because again, as a doctor, we've been trained to believe that we do not want our patients to die. Yes, in a way, it's playing God, but we do say doctors, what's the saying? Doctors heal and God
delivers.
Well, doctors treat, but God heals. Yes. So, yeah, we treat and God heals. I'll just end it at that because I staki kupigana na kazi ya Mungu.
Upake mambo ya Mungu.
Yes, we are just trying to help. I don't want to say help God, but yeah.
I think on my side, you can never play God. You can never play the owner. On my side. So, yes, alitupea life. But pia alikuwa na expect to take care of life. Because according to the Bible, there are some deaths that God is not happy with them. To the Bible. Imeandikwa akasema kifo ya mwenye dhambi inamchukiza Mungu. So hata yeye mwenyewe afurahi na kifo. At some extent. Najua usomangi Biblia?
Yeah.
The Nairobi. So for me, uwezi cheza mtu amekupea yeye ndo anajua. So he knows everything. So how can you play? So they are litupea akatuambia pia we are gods. So if we are gods pia, we can emulate what he does, but we can't compete or come against him because we are gods on earth. Yes. That's my take.
If capital punishment is legal, assisted suicide should not be considered immoral.
Of course, as a doctor, I'm going to disagree. Assisted suicide is murder. Yes. This person, it's actually taking the life out of someone who,
Who has consented?
Yeah. It's still murder. If I agree, you can murder me right now. Yes. If I agree to you murdering me right now, and you murder me, even if I said yes to it, it is still murder. I agree. There's usually that issue that comes with just ending the suffering that someone is going through. But as you said, it is God who should gives and is the one who takes. So he'll take when he has decided it's his time. Who are you to come in and help him do his job for him?
But remember, we are also gods.
Says who?
He said so. So he gave us the responsibility. Yeah, and he told us in the same Bible. Sorry, I believe in...
Oh, that's very okay.
So in the same Bible, he has said that you have to choose. You have the authority to choose. You can reject life that he has given you, or you can accept. But he told akasema, but I recommend choose he life.
So you do not think suicide is a sin?
And I depend.
On?
Suicide is a sin. I don't know.
Depend on.
You said you read the
Yes.
Bible. You said you read the Bible.
Yes, I read the Bible.
And you know suicide is a sin?
Yes. It depends.
On?
Kama yo munaona mtu ameingia kwa ICU. Hapa unaona tu hakuna. Sasa utafanya nini na pesa inaenda?
But do you know there are some people who come into ICU and you treat them and they get better?
Some.
Yes.
Yeah, now you have said some.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what makes you think the one
percentage of 1 to 100?
What makes you think the one you're going to allow to die wouldn't have made it? That's why we try and see if we can get there.
I think
miracles do happen.
If God wants to heal you, he want you to try. He has the power. So why are you trying?
So everyone in ICU, we're just wasting time with them because God has refused to heal them.
Yeah, God has now. Why are you not speaking God now? Ikifika saa ingine namwambia tu, saja, subonge. Ka ubongi jodo inaenda. So sitauza shamba. Ati ndio sasa ati muuze shamba yangu watoto wasipate. Ati muniponye. Ka imefika tu tafadhali. Wacha niende nikae na huyo saa godi juu.
That one I would strongly disagree.
So me, at some extent, yes, because pia Mortician ata benefit hapo next.
So ni biashara. Sawa.
Hauko umeshika?
Nimeelewa sasa.
So Mortician and God work together.
Like Christians are going to come for you. No, umesema ni mtu wa Mungu.
Yes, yeah, Mortician and God. So if God, you can't do it, thank you for giving me the job. I'm ready. Yes.
No comment.
Fair enough. So, as a mortician and an obstetrician, how does working with life or death affect how you view your own mortality?
I think, first I'll answer as generally as a doctor, I think I fear death less. Yeah, having interacted with dead bodies as early as I was in first year, and then again when we did pathology, I don't know. I don't think I fear it as much anymore, but again, fear of the unknown. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Yeah, so yeah.
On my side, I take life as a gift. Because kuna vifo zingine, okay, hata kaa tutakufa, kuna zingine nimezieka X. Now, if death was to come, let it come. But mimi sitajipeleka. Ikikuja sema imekuja sawa. But mimi kujipeleka kwake, nikunywe sumu siwezi. Suicide, hizo ni vitu ambaye on my side. Life is so sweet. Nataka tu kuona at the end of it itakuwa aje. So after the government sasa tuko nayo, next itakuwa gani? Kama ni maandamano gani itakuwa next? Life is so sweet. Like so for me, I take life as a gift, and pia inafanyanga ni kuwe careful and na reason vitu zingine before nifanye. So uko like ukiwa pale mochari, unaletea mwili, unasikia ati walizozana na demu yake akamdandika kisu, jamaa amededi. Jamaa tu ako fiti, ako poa, amekufa tu juu ya, so angesolve tu hiyo kitu in a way, in a simple way. Ama unasikia mwingine alikuwa anatembea kwa barabara akagongwa na side mirror, na hivyo ndo amekufa. Na vitu kama hizo zingine niko like so hata nikiwa kwa barabara kuna vitu huwa naanza kuangalia, naona so after hii it lead to death, so after hii ni death, after hii ni death. So niko like I've come to realize that yes, as we have life, pia death iko hapo. Inagoja tu.
Yeah, there's the aspect of appreciating life more.
Yeah, it's so,
especially after seeing some things. Yeah.
So you won't take life for granted. Yeah, siwezi jokia life. Pole pole tu. Acha tu, kama hakuna haja kuforce. Yangu ni yangu. So for me, nimekuja ku appreciate life. So na thank God, naona pia Mungu pia anafanya tu experiment na sisi pia vizuri. Yeah, that's my take.
In the same line, as a mortician, does witnessing death daily desensitize you or make you more empathetic?
Well, both. I would say both. Pia unajua kuna side effects ya being a mortician. Unajua the moment if hata ukiwa sahi pia unajua ukizoea sasa kudeliver mtoto, unaanza unaenda unalala hivi, unaona tu kideliver. So pia motisha tunalanga hivi, unaona tuko kwa mochari. Yeah, uko like wow. Because I remember kuna siku nimeikunywa zikashika nikiwa kwa bar, kufungua hivi macho nikaona niko ndani ya ndani ya fridge.
Hiyo ni pombe peke yake.
Nikaambia jamaa wangu, wewe tuishie hicho. Nifungua hivi macho nikaona niko sasa kwa fridge. Nasema hapa kuisha. So kuna hiyo unapata saa nyingine uko lonely, ukishikwa na ka depression kidogo tu hivi, suicide ina wing up. Iko tu hapo kando yako. Ka stress kadogo tu hivi, sujimade. Na yet, so unapata vitu kama hizo pia. The side effect, everything that has a positive side have the negative.
As an OBS, do you feel in any way attached to the lives you bring to this world?
Oh, yes. 100%. Even though in school they kept on telling us, do not. There's so much attachment. Yeah, we even follow up and become very good friends with some of these people. So yeah, they become part of us, basically. You can deliver 1,000 people in a month, and I promise you'll remember each and every one of them and their story and their experience. So yeah, these people are part of us.
In that case, does delivering stillborn babies create some emotional weight?
Yes, definitely, especially if you journeyed with them. It can take a toll on you. It's scary. Now you tend to be more careful with the next one. You tend to overanalyze things as you go by. So yeah.
And you, Elias, how does preparing a child's body weigh on you emotionally?
For me, it affects me a lot, to be honest with it, because niko like umtoi aja live kuona vitu mob, aja live ku experience part of life, nanipata. So yeah, niko like yeye amenyimwa part of it. Yeah, so hiyo si unajua ukipata na mtu mzee, hata grieving haina mambo mingi. Ameishi maisha yake. Unasikia jamaa kwa 80 90 yuko
you celebrate.
We celebrate bana, huyu ameishi, ameona mapresident wote. So mtu hii pia ako like ameingia tu na hii akasongo na anaenda nayo. Si poa. Hata angegojea aone interior CS mwingine ni nani. So yeah, in affect happen.
Does the idea of immortality scare you or give you hope?
Do you mean immortality like on earth or life after death?
On earth.
Oh, scare me, definitely. Aging is a horrible process. Aging affects health in so many ways, and I can't imagine if we were immortal, what else would happen that we have not experienced? It means you won't die. Does it mean you won't get sick?
Immortal in the sense that you're
not aging.
You're not aging, you will live forever.
Wow. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice. It would get us out of business, but
I mean,
yeah, we'll have our people forever.
Elias will definitely be out of business.
Yes, I will be out of business. But there's something that you said, and I would like to, that aging comes with a lot of
health issues. And
now I think on my side, it was not supposed to be like that. Aging was supposed to be a beautiful thing.
How so?
Hata kitambo, washosho wa kitambo, unanipata? Wale mimi sikuona wakiwa kizeeka ilikuwa inawauma. So I think ni mambo ya maybe hizi vitu tunatumia nini, technology, ndio inaweza kuwa to affect. And poverty, mostly poverty. Ndio ukizeeka ukiwa maskini ndio mbaya.
No, crazy thing, rich people die faster.
Crazy.
Is that a stat?
Yeah.
Is that an actual statistic?
Yeah.
Rich people die
faster, but it's just issues with lifestyle. But you'll be eating chicken every day and someone is eating manag.
Yes, so you can
lifestyle issue.
It's a lifestyle issue, and pia imaanishi ukikula managu you are poor.
That's not what I meant. It was just a light example. Please, I love my nagu.
No, I didn't say like you statistics inasema rich people. I think you like the kind of food. It depends with the kind of food, the lifestyle pia. And get so uko like ukizeeka pia unajua bones zitajijua vitu kama hizo. Wewe bado uko kwa mahali kubaridi unapata. So I think hiyo ndio, but life getting old, I think ukiwa na dono unajitambua, na ndio unaonanga matajiri wengine wanaendanga huko ndani ushago huko wanakaanga. Now if maybe sijui mbona do you think Moi alikaa hiyo miaka yote baada ya kutoka kwa government?
You think it's because he was rich?
Yeah, he was rich. Na pia pale alikuwa naishi, unaona pia biza naishi. Wacha Nairobi mahali we are congested. Unaona vile huko ndani na unaona akakaa hizo miaka zingine. Yeah, so I think pesa pia inasaidia.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
You can be able to afford so much to preserve your life.
Yeah,
if you're richer. Yeah, that's
because
that aspect,
food unakula, inaangaliwa, daktari anakuja, na nigeti unakula vitu organic vizuri, zinasaidia tu uzee. So, ni tamu.
Are we still on topic?
I think we're way off topic.
We're way off topic.
But yeah, let's bring it back. What's the hardest thing about your job on your mental health?
I think failing. Yeah.
Also.
Anything you try and do, deliver, they die, try and treat, doesn't work. I don't know. Especially growing up as someone who academic validation was such a huge thing for. I don't know. Just failing in my field just does not, I don't do well with that. Yeah.
For me, it matters a lot how my customers, how my clients will feel. So, kama sijafanya fiti ama waja appreciate pia kazi nimefanya,
yeah, true.
It affects me a lot. So napenda wawe like, yeah, the last moment of our friend, our family, our deceased, we were served, and I was happy with the way the Mortician so and so from this funeral alifanya pati yake. So kama sijafanya poa ama kuna kuwa like, yeah, it will affect me. So natakanga the last moment of it. How did you feel at the last moment? When you saw me at the moment now, yes, what words will you come out of your mouth? So kama si job fiti pia mimi itaniuma, because nataka ubaki na ile like ule jamaa wale mog alifanya kazi fiti na ile nibamba, service yake ilikuwa poa. Yeah, nikupea a shoulder. Yeah, ukilia pia unafilia you are home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, my second point, how the Kenyan government is handling us. That is also messing with my mental health.
Please expound.
Yeah, we're always striking for a reason. Yeah. I think since I finished school, I've been in 4 strikes, and I finished school 6 months ago. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. As much as not everyone is in it for the money, it's just nice to be appreciated. We've sacrificed so much. So that's another aspect.
Yeah, but now even Mortician now are more neglected.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you never see a Mortician speaking. You don't know how much they get paid. So Mortician are in another world. That's to say, when you speak up about being a Mortician, they perceive you as being abnormal. Okay, so even the society so far doesn't appreciate, doesn't embrace as part of the community. So pia in some way we tend to be isolated, because hata ukiana hiyo migomo ya madaktari ya nini, utasikia Mortician hata ina the organization ya Mortician. Yeah. Iko under nurse. And it should be, supposed to be.
Under who?
Under nurses?
Yes, it's under nurses.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be another sector. Mortician and Mortician. Mortician can never be with nanipata. So unapata, pia unapata salary yao iko chini. I think in the medic, the Mortician ndo wako huko chini.
I think the representation thing is a big issue. If there's no one representing you up there, then...
Ndio sahi wanajaribu kukam up nayo.
Yeah.
So because kitambo najua people wanakuwa wanafanya kwa morgue, hawakuwa wanasoma. Nakukuwa na like the school, ambayo unasomea being a Mortician. But so ilikuwa like, do you have the courage? Kuja kufanya kwa morgue? But it was like that. Sasa hata ukiingia huko ndani mashinani, una find like hii morgue ni ya baba yangu. Ilikuwa ya baba yangu. So yeye nikaichukua hivyo. Hivyo ndio bado vitu zinaendelea. So sahi bado the community understand kwamba yes, being a Mortician unaenda usome the cause of being a Mortician na graduate na kujua. But so bado even kwa society bado iko mbaya. Yeah.
Over to our last question. How does faith affect your work?
My faith has massively been shaken being in science. You know, being in science, it's proving facts and all that. So with faith, it's what's the definition of faith? It's literally believing in something you cannot see, you don't know. Yeah, and I feel like after being properly in science, my faith has been shaken so much. I have a relationship with God, but there's so much doesn't make sense. So I tended to move away from, like you asked me if I read the Bible. No, I do not anymore. Because I don't know, just so much did not make sense. I know having faith, these things shouldn't make sense, but I'd like them to. Yeah.
I do believe in God, and I believe there's God, but the problem is the representative who are presenting God. Now, that's my problem. I think they should go to school. Because some pastors, the way they present God differs. But for me, I do believe strongly there's God. Yeah, but now mostly pastors are misleading us. Because they are after money, they are not preaching the real.
Yeah, the church has become a business.
It is a business. If you want to be a politician, go to church. If you want to scam people, go to church. You see? Now, how will you preach the same God with the scammers? So for me, I do believe there's God because I perceive life as very, very beautiful thing. And as I said, yani God alituweka nika experiment yake yani. Unaniget? Yani alikuwa anajitengeneza jione. So anakanga tu mahali hivi, anatuangalia anasema angalia utufala. Wacha nikohoe. Anakoona nasikia earthquake imetokea. So me I do believe in God, and imenisaidia sana because as I work as a Mortician, nataka ku learn about the Bible. Because hata nilikuja ku notice, did you know, let me tell you kitu tu hapa moja wendo hata discover. Do you know kama ingekuwa Mortician, Jesus Bible ingekuwa?
Yeah. What?
Kama si Mortician.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, let me. Baada ya God kudai, si ndio? Jesus vile alidai, si God, sorry. Jesus baada ya kukufa tu, si ndio? Tungeacha hiyo Biblia hapo. Ingeandikwa aje? Angefufuka aje?
Alikuwa na Mortician?
Yes.
Okay.
Mortician alienda akamuona kwa msalaba. Alikuwa Joseph of Arimathea. Akachukua mwili, akaomba mwili, akachukua, akaenda akaosha mwili. na akapaka mafuta na akaiweka kwa tomb. Those were the mortuary ya hiyo enzi, si ndio? Hapo ndio aliweza kufanya nini? Kufufukia. So kama angefufukia kwa msalaba tungemwamini. Hatungekuwa na religion. That's a ghost. So he had to pass all the process. And where pali inanipeanga motisha na inanifanya nikuwe najivunia kazi yangu kwamba even Jesus needed a mortician.
Yeah.
For death to make sense. Menipata. If we are not for mortician, who would prove kwamba is dead? Si wale wote walikuwa nao kwa msalaba after hapo. So mortician was needed to prove that yes, Jesus has power over death. Yeah. So if we were not for mortician, death ingekuwa na power. Yes.
Okay.
Juange we. So for me, Elias the mortician, I'm proud of my job.
You should be.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Elias.
Yeah.
Sandra.
Thank you for having us.